Alrighty. Alright, another day, let's skate. We're a little later in the day. It was raining, it was pouring rain all night. And I took apart all my boards to clean, so I don't have a rain board set up. So it was wait until it dries or wait until I set up a rain board. So luckily it dried. I like skating with a rain board in the rain. If you guys have seen this channel, you know. But it kind of throws all your technique and everything out the window because can't pop as high, waterlogged boards, slipping. But thankfully, waited for it to dry up. Feeling good. Dyed my hair, got all my cleaning done this morning. Gotta do some work in the office still, but not bad. Good day. Ollies are looking decent. And then that happens. Just feeling more confident on the board. Allowing myself to float a little bit longer, not feeling scared like I have to come immediately back down to earth. I feel like that's one thing. It's like you kind of want to push back down as fast as possible. Make sure that now I messed that one up on purpose. Just kind of showing an example. It's the difference of allowing yourself to float a bit and then forcing yourself to come back down. A little too hard, a little too fast. Sometimes stomping it makes your tricks look real nice, but floating will help actually allow the board to flip under you, give you more time. And that honestly only comes with time. In the beginning when I was doing my kick flips, I couldn't watch the board. I couldn't see, people are like, oh, look for the grip tape, look for it to spin. It was honestly just like a pop flick. Surprisingly, that's the flick that I need for dolphin flips. So that was kind of weird that did that. But anyways, that was like a little float. You kind of can learn. It's literally just the reps. You put in more and more reps, and that's how you learn. It's like, just do it. That's all I can really tell you is just do it. It's honestly just so awesome. For the last few months, I kind of felt a little bit stagnant, just practicing the basics, but going back and comparing to my previous self, I'm so proud of the progress that I made this summer. Trick bag of tricks, didn't get any bigger. Not really. But my core tricks I feel a lot more confident in. I feel like I have a solid core to enter a game of skate with now. Before I couldn't even ollie in a game of skate. I couldn't ollie if you told me to ollie. It was too much pressure. That's why I like these where I'm not editing, because it forces me to get them. Or else it's going to be a very, very boring video if I'm just not landing anything and still trying to give you guys tips. But by actually showing proof of what I'm actually saying, I watched the video today. To really, really understand something, you have to do 3 things. You have to consume it, apply it, and teach it. So consuming it is just watching this video, right? Applying it would be hearing what I say, going outside and trying it yourself. And then the third step, teaching it, is turning around, making your own videos, and then telling other people what worked and didn't work for you. That just helps you solidify in your own brain that you understand what the fuck you're talking about. Because it's so easy to just repeat stuff you've heard. But to be able to apply it and then teach it, that just shows that you really know and really understand whatever it is. And do that with everything. With math, sports, techniques, speaking a different language. You hear a tip, apply that tip, you turn around, you teach that tip. Same thing as you level up, you turn around, you see someone struggling, you reach out a hand. Okay? You're not supposed to get anything out of it. It's not the promise that somebody will do it for you eventually either. It's just putting in practice us as a people, being there for one another. And if you believe in karma and all that stuff, then it will come back to you. But just do it just to do it, to be honest. Same thing with practice. You're not going to get great overnight, and it's going to take lots and lots and lots of reps, but just do it. Just do it, just do it, just do it. Proof is in the pudding. And always listen to those who are older, willing to tell you something, okay? Always listen to your elders. They'll always tell you too. Out of all my years, these are what I've learned to appreciate, enjoy, live by. Listen to those. You might not agree with all of them right away, but just have those in the back of your head. It's just tools, right? If somebody gives you a hammer and a wrench, and you're like, you know what? I'm not really using those right now. You're going to not put those in your toolbox? You're going to put those in your toolbox. You never know when you're going to need them. They're useful tools. That's knowledge. Your brain is a toolbox for knowledge, wisdom. Actually, I would say it turns your knowledge into wisdom. Your brain's like a little factory. Your brain's a bunch of things, man. Your brain's beautiful. Love your brain. And with skateboarding, definitely throw on a helmet if you feel you need to. Never feel no ways about that. For me personally, I'm not wearing a helmet like out here. Out of all the times I've fallen, I've never hit my head. I think maybe I hit my head once. But that's just not the way I'm falling, right? Like I've learned how to control my falls. Now, if I was going to do something gnarly, especially like go hit rails and stuff, I'm going to throw on a helmet at the beginning just to get the feel. And even those who have the feel will eventually fall. But that's the thing, is learning how to fall on a rail will teach you so much. So like wear a helmet for your first couple attempts just to get the feel of things, and then you can shed the helmet. But I would say always practice with the helmet. Even if you've never skated with the helmet, just try it. I notice every time I skate with the helmet, I have bigger balls on a board. I just don't like the way my helmet is. It kind of like goes over my ears and everything, which I got at the time because I had my industrial in and my earrings all the time. But I digress. Just get a helmet that you like, that feels comfortable. You'll wear it all the time. And it's just protection. Also, if you're learning, knee pads, elbow pads, those are great. Gloves, though, are highly overlooked because just putting your hands out, instead of having to bill, learning to get low, and you don't want to do this a lot, even grabbing your board, you don't want to do a lot because of the grip tape. So if you get a good pair of gloves, who cares what other people think? It just helps, like, honestly, especially if you're older, those stretches and all that stuff is very good for you. I just naturally can get low like that because I've never grown up. I'm a child. I'm Peter Pan. Okay. And shin pads. My shins destroyed, especially trying to learn flip tricks. Shin pads, huge bonus. Okay, let's move on. We got ollies. We yapped quite a bit while we warmed up. So let's hit some kick flips. Whew. Remember to have fun with it too. Like this little stall, super fun for me. That's not what we're practicing, but in between practice attempts, learning to have fun with it. Okay, gotta work on my kick flips, kicking out the front. Because I always flick off to the side. Roll your ankle, flick forward. Toes touched. I hate when I don't pop because I flick it behind me. Those should be bails. Okay, what time we got? Ooh, 12 minutes, and all I did was ollies for the first 10. Hope you guys learned something this time. I'll keep them shorter in the future. The yap sessions, that is. Woohoo! Oh. Okay, let's work on our technique a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness. Bro, it'd be a crazy like horror film. I'm getting ready to like have an October Halloween fest. But imagine a serial killer who just like just drags skateboards. That's how you know he's coming to get you. Getting murked with a skateboard would be absolutely horrible. No thank you. Kickflips are going all right. Trying to slow them down a little bit. Dude. Trying to get more gnarlier, and I feel like Watching the 70s and the 80s when they like did that crazy shit, dude. I want to incorporate more surf style, so we'll see how we could do that. Be nuts to do that at like Tampa Am, right? That's where I have to go first. It's funny. So you do enough bad kickflips, you learn that you can kickflip out of almost any flip position. It's just where you flick. So like, watch, you can kickflip out of here, right? And you can kickflip out of here. So pull it back more, angle it. It's like how I heel flip from here. But now I can't heel flip to save life. That's what these practices are for. We'll come back to them. Alrighty. I think kickflips are good. Let's hit one more. One more, we move on to shoves. Shoves. My favorite. Oh no! Almost killed a grasshopper. I know that was a nice one. I almost didn't catch that. Right here. Favorite trick. Automatic. You can also shove almost in any position. It's funny. Grade 9 science class, all I did, I had one of those fake iPod, Zune or whatever. I just watched Zombieland every day. Y'all seen that? Dunzo. What's the last trick in these shoes? It's about time. Okay, one more shove, we'll move on just because the shoes are donezo. I'm not mad with that, but I meant to roll away. Let's get a good one. Alrighty, that was a good one. So, ollies, kick flips, shoves. We can do fakie shoves. If we hit 3 in a row, we move on no matter what. Almost. Too much pressure on ourselves. But that's what we have to do. If we're ever gonna go pro, you're gonna have tons of pressure on you. But I'm used to like I play football, so I'm used to having crowds and stuff. Oh shit, wrong way. Fakie shoves. Let's get a good one right here and move on. Jumped in front of it. Got to keep my weight distributed above it the entire time. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, so copy that. Trust. Okay. Overspun. That's the thing. You don't have to spin that much. You let the rotation take it over time. I know that wasn't the prettiest, so we'll do another one. But that's what we wanted to do. Me landing straight leg, not so much. Get that nice slow pop, or nice pop, slow spin, land low. Oh, I just couldn't bend. In the crack. Okay. That's what we need to do though. Oh. Dude, all my weight is literally these muscles are what's holding me up. It is such a weird stance, but that's how I know I'm doing it right, because I'm not used to it. And that's the pop that I want. The pop and the spin that I want. Once this becomes natural, unstoppable on these, dude. Little dinosaur. Okay. Oh, too much of a spin. Okay, trust my balance. Make it a true daily double. Okay. We'll take that and we'll move on. I like that. Okay. Fakie flips. Yeah, y'all thought we were gonna, nope. Still fakie. Told you, our weaknesses won't be our weaknesses no more, man. This is how you train. What aren't I good at? What am I good at? Don't ignore your weaknesses. Your opponents won't. And that's in everything. That's in life. Other people don't ignore your weaknesses, so you don't. You need to become self-aware in life. Everybody wants to act like, oh, I don't know. Everybody sees it. We just don't care. If you want to lie, you can lie. Only person who's affected is yourself. We don't care. You can say you can lie and say you got undefeated on Fortnite, 10 wins in a row. Who cares? Don't mean nothing. Now, if you did, good for you. Good props for you. But if you're lying about that shit, what the fuck? You start to realize being true about your own flaws is more respectable than lying about accomplishments. I'll respect any man who's self-aware of his mistakes and his flaws and works on them. I respect zero who boast. Let your accomplishments speak for themselves. If you gotta speak up for yourself, there's different times. Sometimes you gotta speak up for yourself, but I'm basically talking about like the guy who calls himself humble. Don't be that guy. Now, I'll always tell you that I got a crazy work ethic. But I'll never tell you that my work ethic is better than yours. I'm happy about my work ethic because I've nurtured it. And it wasn't the best. And I wasn't a good student. I wasn't a smart student. I didn't follow through. Now I do, or I try to. So to be proud of one's accomplishments or work ethic is different than boasting. But honestly, I feel like all of life is just a simple okay, I gotta focus on this. Fucking up two things. I'm half-assing life lesson speech and my practice. Don't half-ass two things, whole ass one. Fuck, where'd I get that from? Okay, so now, time to reevaluate. Something's not working here. My focus, I was out of focus. So, focusing, foot position, body weight distribution. Gotta remember, okay. Right here. Can't skate as fast as I would like to. I'm still learning. Especially fakie. Slip out on fakie is crazy. Oh. That's enough. Enough with fakie flips. We need half cabs, front sides. I'm gonna do boneless. Okay, let's make it look cool. Cool little sequence here. Nope. Still went for it. Always. Body on line. Okay. Okay. One more. Fuck. Right here. Gross. Woo! I don't know what happened there. Good enough. Half cabs are decent. All right, front sides. Okay, shoulders, hips, feet. Right here. Okay, commit. Last trick of the session, just commit. Okay, what is going on here? One fluid motion. We'll call it there. See you guys, nah, fuck it, one more. One more. There we go. See you guys in the next one. Deuces.